Hi, this is Matt Getter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Monday, June 19th, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 8134 Southeast Leafhopper Street, Hillsboro, Oregon, 97123. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the garage cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some H sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, valleys, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. So the cleanout is located in the garage. It is a 4-inch ABS plastic cleanout. That's where we've accessed the sewer pipe. We are running some water from the half bathroom on the main floor to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. And here we go. We are in 4-inch ABS plastic drain piping. It looks like the direction of the sewer pipe runs to the street in back of the house, so out away from the garage. And so far it is just straight as an arrow to the street behind the house. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage or backup, and everything is moving through here pretty quickly. Everything seems to have a strong downhill pitch so far. All of the junctions in the pipe, at least that we've seen so far, appear to be glued and watertight. Here's our first turn, taking a 45-degree turn right, and we're going to fishtail back and forth a little bit. We're also dropping an elevation at the same time. There's another clean-out access point in the line. Through the top of the pipe, you can get a camera in there or a snake in there, whatever's needed. So again, we're going to fishtail back the other way, and we're going to transition. So this signifies a few things here. This signifies transitioning pipe size. So we're going from 4-inch pipe into a 5 or 6-inch pipe. It signifies transitioning pipe materials. We're going from ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this would be buyer-owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. And this is, unfortunately, it's a little bit of a rough connection there. You can see that the pipe is offset, meaning you can see the bottom lip of the pipe. It looks like they're using a flexible Fernco fitting, but it's just not the smoothest thing in the world, unfortunately. The camera head is able to make its way up over the top, but it is a little bit rough. The concern obviously would be over time, toilet paper catching on there and then building up, and the potential for issues back towards the house. Just a little bit rough. I'd recommend before closing passing the video and the report on to the builder to make suggestions here. To see if he deems any necessary repairs. Like I said, it's a little bit of a rough connection. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to have blockage or backup into the house. It's just they didn't get it smooth. If you compare connections like this connection here, how smooth that is, to where you transition, and you just see the difference there. So a little bit rough. So again, before closing, I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to the builder. Make suggestions for either repairs, maintenance, or monitoring. If it's determined that no repairs are required at the time of the inspection, we would highly recommend having a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on that area in particular. make sure things don't ever worsen. And then we're going to drop into the lateral at 33 feet. So this is the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility, 33 feet away from the house. This is the large lateral pipe that runs through the middle of the road out there. This is the pipe that the homes in the neighborhood, or at least the homes on the street, are tying into. And again, this is the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility, 33 feet away from the house. We're going to turn off the water and the microphone. We're going to drain everything out. We're going to look at the pipe one more time in reverse. But I think at this point, the recommendation stands where we'll want to have a sewer scope every couple, 2 or 3 years, and then of course, before closing, passing the video and the report on to the builder to deem any necessary repairs of that connection. That was the one area that was questionable with a little bit of a rough connection or offset. Okay, we have drained everything out. We're going to look at the pipe one more time in reverse.